Hello, I am Tommy Rush. And I have an exclusive interview today over at the home of the dynamic Rook Kelly. Rook, thank you for joining us today.
Tommy, thank you for interviewing me today. First off, I do got to say I have to get over the fact that you used to manage me and now you're interviewing me.
Yeah, it's interesting how things change, but I like the job I got. It's a good one. So, 8 days from now, Saturday, October 8th, IPW has its first ever digital and social media event, Digital Decision. It's been a big hit with the fans, and you're in the main event taking on Jay Manson, and the fans get to choose what kind of match that'll be. Will it be no countouts, a tables match, or last man standing? Now, according to recent polls, the favor right now is in the tables match. What are your thoughts going into this main event match, knowing you don't have control or you don't know until the day what kind of match you're going to have?
I have looked at those numbers, Tommy, and I feel like they're not going to lie when it's showtime, because the audience, they've spoken. They obviously want to see me and Jay Trashman, Manson, whatever he wants to call himself nowadays. They want to see us beat the holy hell out of each other and put one of each other through a table. Plain and simple. With that being in mind, how do you prepare for that? How do you get ready for that, to be potentially get your ass thrown through a table? He probably wants to do more than just throw me through a table. He probably wants to just bury me in the table. He wants me to make a table home. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. But me, I got other plans. You see, I don't like being put through tables. As in, I've never been put through a table once. My entire wrestling career. Can you believe that? Not once I've been through a table. I've gotten hit by chairs. I've gotten put through freaking Legos. That's a different story. But never.
I got a question. I hate to cut you off, but how do you plan? Now, he is significantly a larger athlete than you. How do you plan to pick him up and put him through a table? Because the only way you win this match is through an offensive maneuver, putting someone through a table, if it is a tables match. But what are you going to do if it's last man standing, or maybe there's no countouts and you guys brawl all over the nightclub? But what if it's last man standing and you have to pulverize him to a 10 count? What are you going to do if you have to keep a man like that down for a 10 count?
If the decision goes to a last man standing, a table is going to be the last of his worries. Do you understand? Because if it's a last man standing, I am going to put you through anything. A freaking door, a chair, I'll find tacks, some more Legos, because I'm sick and twisted like that. I will do whatever it takes to keep you down, to not only knock you down, but to keep you down for more than 10 seconds. So when you wake up, you're going to be waking up from a coma, because that's what I'm going to do to you. Now, if it's a tables match, again, if there's a will, then there's definitely a way. I will find a way to put your big ass through one of those tables.
I mean, that is certainly quite the statement you have there. I mean, he is a formidable opponent. I'm not sure. This might be the first time you guys have gone one-on-one on this kind of level, in a main event level. And to be fair, it has been well over a year since you've been to that main event stage. Are there any butterflies going into this match, knowing you're the headline, the marquee on this show?
I don't get butterflies, Tom. You've known me now for excess of 6 years. You know for a fact that I don't get butterflies. I don't get nervous. I just get excited. I get focused. And every day, I get stronger. And every day, I get smarter. So what's going to happen? All my smarts, all my strength is going to add up. And I'm going to be the victor. But you're right. This is the first time that Jay Trash Manson and I will have been in a main event to this caliber of a match. It's intensity like that. It's what I live for. It's moments like that. It's just gets me jacked up, Tom.
Oh, I understand fully. Now, that's Digital Decision. That's 8 days. This past weekend, the Masked Juggalo, Jared Savage, who came back from a very terrible ankle injury, came back and won the Best of the Northwest tournament over at Northwest Pro. You didn't fare too well out in this tournament. What happened? You were out, I think, the first round. You were eliminated. What happened last weekend?
Well, when I'm put against a man who is well over 280 pounds, probably more than 300 pounds, named Meat. The odds were kind of stacked against me, unfairly, only because the man was so big. Now, I thought I had the upper hand. I beat the crap out of his leg. I thought that he was going to turn into a pirate with his peg leg. I was going to give him a freaking parrot to talk with him. But no, those plans failed. Out of nowhere, he gets the win on me. Out of nowhere.
Now, I hate to bring this up. We're pretty close, but the fans have really noticed this. You have not won a match since July. Going into the main event of one of the biggest events we've ever had here in Spokane. And furthermore, with the future of your career, do you have doubts in yourself? Is there doubts on the path of the dynamic Rook Kelly?
Doubt. Doubt itself is the biggest obstacle mankind will ever face. Is their own doubt. If ye with so much faith, why do you doubt? Doubt. D-O-U-B-T. Doubt. I gotta tell you, Tom, I don't have doubts. I have experiences, and I live through my experiences. So yeah, retaliation. I lost to J.D. Mason. I've lost before, but I've also beaten him. J. Trash Manson. Some say I'm gonna lose. And some say that J. Trash Manson is just going to ride that wave of success. Ride that wave as far as he can go. I do not doubt myself. If I win, it's because I was the better man. If I lose, it's just because I wasn't thinking right. And Tom, that's all I've been doing since July. I've been sitting here thinking. I'm in the gym when I'm not thinking. If I'm too stressed out, I'm going to the gym. I'm hitting it hard, and I'm focused because I'm learning from my experiences. I learned that when I lose, I only get smarter and stronger from those loses. It's like when a boxer loses, and then he spends months and months fighting, and training, and then he gets back to being on top. You know why? It's because, for one, he didn't stop fighting, and two, he learned from his experiences. Experiences are the only things that are driving me, Tom. Those are the only things. And from my experience, the only thing that's going to happen at Digital Decision next Saturday, Jay Trash Manson, there's a way I will put your ass through a table. That's the experience they're going to live through. That's the experience he's going to live through. That's the experience everyone watching around at home is going to see.
So you're definitely banking on this to be a tables match. You want the viewers to vote for a tables match. That's what you're telling me.
You know, for the first time in my life, yeah, I do. You know why I say that? It's because let's look at the facts. The last time a last man standing match took place in Spokane, Washington, it was absolute garbage. I wanted to throw up just watching it. So if they do a last man standing, no, that's not good enough. I want to make sure that J. Trash Manson, his big frame, his 240-pound frame, I'm going to make sure he falls through a table. I'm going to make sure that he is embarrassed. I'm going to make sure that the experience that everyone involved living in that moment, they're going to get an experience like no other. I am banking on this. I pray to God Almighty that the fans just keep voting for a tables match, because really, that's all I want. That's what I want, and that's really what they want, Tom.
You heard it, folks. The dynamic Rook Kelly pleads you to vote for a tables match. Rook, it's been a real pleasure interviewing you. Good luck next Saturday at Digital Decision.